up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I hope you like this video. This is your review for Belle Collective Season 4, Episode 2. I don't know what's going on with the way they are programming. Last week, it was Season 2, Episode 20-something. So, I don't know. But it's Season 3, 4. Y'all just said it right the first time. Anyway, we start this episode off. We see Leticia at one of the houses that she rehabbed for Marie's business. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little confusion on this business situation because Leticia making it seem like they're partners. Marie made it seem like Leticia is the go-between between her and the contractor. I'm really not sure what the whole real situation is, but I will say that whatever the situation is, it's a really good thing that they're doing. They're taking old homes, they're rehabbing them, and they're making them assisted living spaces with people who have mental limitations. And I think that's a really great thing. This house was beautiful. We saw the before and after. Their contractor did a great job. Whoever did the decorating did a great job. And I think that'll be a great space for somebody who is trying to live independently or semi-independently. And I think it's a great thing that they're doing. Now, of course, they had to add the Messy. Maria and Essie show up, and Essie want to know, well, what happened? Did you talk to Leticia about your concerns and your issues? And she said, yeah, I talked to her, but she don't get it. She don't understand. And I tried to talk to her, but I just can't do it no more. Now Marie like, see, that's what I told you. You've been trying to hold hands with her. You've been trying to slow walk her, and look at what she doing to you. Look at how she doing things. Listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Some of y'all sent me, shout out to the people who be in my DMs. I do appreciate it. Somebody sent me a clip of another clip from the brunch that showed Latrice saying something different other than who the hell wants a 9 to 5. I can understand that they gave us that clip, and I'm sure that Latrice said more than that. I'm sure that Latrice might have even said something else, and that comment might have been put in a different context. I got that. I still think what she said was offensive. And people in my comments said they didn't find it offensive. I'm sure not everybody in that room was offended by that, but I do feel like people in that room were offended. So neither here nor there. I don't think it's enough to cancel her. Like, I don't think it's that serious either. But she said it, and I would have, if I were in that room, I would have been offended. But other people wouldn't. That's what makes the world go round. So then we see Latrice getting ready to be styled. She's still getting ready for her panel talk down to the community college. Excuse me. Down to the community college. So we see her meeting up with Tambra, a boutique owner, and then her other friend, the stylist. So we find out that basically in this scene, Latrice ended up dropping a bombshell that y'all probably did not know. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I already know this. I just had to wait for it to come out on the show so I could speak on it. So last year they made a big deal about this group chat that Tambra didn't want what's her name? Kyra. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. The new girl in. And they were friends since high school. They had known each other, and she was very hurt by that. Willie's wife. She was very hurt by that, and that turned into like a big thing. And Tambra was really upset because she was like, it's a lie. I didn't say it. Listen, Tambra, we got a whole different side of Tambra in that argument because she dropped that drawl that she does, and she was mad as fish grease. Now, I owe Tambra an apology because I didn't believe her last season. I said, who would do that? What? That's rude. That's disrespectful. Why would she do that? I ain't believe you, Tambra. I owe you an apology. I can apologize, okay? Come to find out, that was not Tambra who set up that group chat and wanted to exclude Willie's wife. That was Leticia who did not want her in the group chat. Now, Latrice is mad, and Latrice done went on and told it. Latrice done let Tambra know, and she done went on and told it. Now, you could tell by this scene that Tambra already knew. You could tell that Latrice had already spilled the beans to Tambra. And this further shows where this group is becoming more and more divided. Tambra said, at this point, why do I want to put myself around people who are trying to tear me down and tear me apart? Like, why would you lie on me like that? Why would you do that to purposely create a wedge with someone that I've been friends with, or I've known? I ain't gonna say they've been friends, but I've known for a very long time. Now, I'm gonna say this about Latrice. I like Latrice, but let me say this. I'm gonna tell you what I have a problem with. I have a problem with people on Mad Day. Now all of a sudden you want to expose everything. You didn't say nothing last season. You didn't say nothing. I mean, I don't know when you told Tambra, but you let it go. You let that lie perpetuate. You let it drag on. And now because you and Leticia are falling out, now you want to come clean. And now you like, I ain't no fake. I ain't fake. And I'm da 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 da. Okay, girl. Like I said, I'm always side eyeing the people that got a whole lot to say on Mad Day. You didn't have nothing to say through this whole situation, but on Mad Day, all of a sudden, you got the boom, 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 boom. Okay, moving on. We see Tambra and her man go down to the baby store. Come to find out, they both said they wasn't gonna tell nobody, and they both done told people. That's all I got for that scene, cause that's all I got. Latrice has retired her mama. Let me say this. I respect the hell out of that. And I love Latrice for it. And I'm so happy for her and so happy for her mother. Latrice said, listen, my mama worked her ass off working 3 jobs that didn't treat her so nice, that didn't pay her that well to be able to take care of her kids. She was a single mom and she struggled and she did it with a smile on her face. She told a story of when it was time for her to graduate from college. She didn't even have the money for her robe. And her mama, she said, cashed out her car. So I feel like she did like one of them, those title loan things so that Latrice would have the money for her cap and gown. I respect the hell out of that. And I respect the fact that Latrice said, you know what, now I'm at a point where I can give my mom an allowance every month and she can do whatever the hell she wants with it. She can go to the casino with it. She can hang out with her friends. She can put her feet up and she don't have to worry about how her bills are going to get paid. She don't have to worry about answering to nobody, having the sick leave, call out, or none of that. And I think it's beautiful. Stormy was there from Love and Marriage Huntsville, which if you've watched any of the interviews, you know that Stormy and Latrice are friends in real life, and they actually wanted to get her on Belle Collector, but at that point she had already relocated to Huntsville. So Gucci and JJ are there. Tambra's there. That's the only one. Those are the only people from the group that are there that we saw on camera. Um, and it was beautiful. Her mom looked beautiful. She had her mama roll up in a Rolls Royce, had a red carpet laid out for her, and I just thought it was a beautiful event. I mean, I love it. Like, not only did you retire your mom, you basically made her a queen for a day, and you had people loving up on her and talking about how great she was. And I just think that's a wonderful thing, and I'm here for all of that. And that, congratulations, okay, congratulations. We see her and her husband have a conversation about Leticia, and Zaddy just want to be able to still hang out with Glenn. He was like, look, I understand that you upset or whatever, but Glenn my friend, and Glenn a good guy. And she was like, listen, you hang around. So, Glenn can't be all that great if his wife is fake and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, when she was saying this, I'm thinking to myself, so what we supposed to be thinking about Zaddy then? I mean, are we supposed to think that you are like him? Because, I mean, if we use your logic, because I don't think you're like Zaddy. And I ain't crazy about Zaddy, okay? So I'm looking at you side eye a little bit because I'm like, that's not, like, just because they married don't make them the same. But okay, girl. All right, then. Um, then we see Leticia do an interview. She was a little shaky in the interview. You could tell she was a little nervous and do it. It was an interview and a photo shoot. Um, I mean, it was cute. Like I said, you could definitely tell she was a little nervous. She ain't conjugate a couple of verbs. She said a couple of things that made me be like, what? But again, I feel like she was a little nervous. But overall, I think she did a decent job because she said something about they chose me because I am Jackson. I do so much for Jackson. I actually have my business in Jackson. I actually affect the community of Jackson. And then he asked her a question about them choosing her, and she was like, "Well, because I'm from Jackson. I mean, of course, I don't live in the city, girl. So you ain't have to add that part. You could have. I said, Latrice, Latrice, girl, you ain't had to add that though. You didn't have to add that part, girl. Ooh, excuse me. So, but it was cute or whatever. So then we see. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have really been trying, but we see this scene with So Gucci, JJ, and his mother. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This looked like a poorly acted out Tubi version of a scene. Like the mama is upset because So Gucci won't make her no coffee. So Gucci is like, that is not my job. JJ come out there talking about something. I'm just trying to pay the light bill. What's the problem? And it turns into this whole little argument where finally the mama get on her knees talking about something. And when you gonna renovate? Get rid of this plastic on this floor. Which I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I'm mad about. I do not understand. I mean, if you have to put plastic down on the white carpet, you're not ready for a white carpet. But that's just me. Um, then So Gucci gives him an ultimatum and basically says either, you got 24 hours to get her out of my house. That's it. That's all. The mama comes out and says, I don't want you to have to choose. I'll leave. It just seemed like a very poorly acted out moment, but okay. Then we have Glenn and Zaddy set up Latrice and Leticia on this double date situation, right? So it's supposed to be date night for both of them, and neither one of them told their wife that they made it a double date. So of course they not really rocking with each other. They not really speaking, but of course they gotta play nice because now you done made this from date night to a group date, and the guys are sitting back like, well, what's the problem? We've done group dates before. You absolutely know what the problem is. You literally know that you set this whole thing up. You absolutely know you set this whole thing up, right? Like, let's not sit here and pretend like you don't know what you did here. You set it up because you want them to make up so y'all can keep hanging out and being friends without worrying about the fact that your wives don't get along or your wives ain't rocking with each other anymore. Um, Again, this was another very uncomfortable scene, very weird scene. You could tell it was edited, and it seemed like it was edited out of sequence because nothing flowed in this scene. I mean, if I'm tripping, if I'm being too critical, y'all let me know. Say, really, B, you was doing too much, but it just seemed really choppy to me. It didn't really flow. At the end, the guys went to the bar so the ladies could talk, and production sort of got Latrice in a lie when she said that she didn't drink at the event at the brunch. She lied to me and said that and then they showed a clip of her not only drinking but saying she was tipsy. So, child, I don't know what's going on, but by the end of that scene, it left us hanging like it really was no conclusion. We saw the two of them just sort of talking. She said, "Well, Latrice, I'm not saying you can't drink. I mean, I drink, I get drunk. It's just a time and a place, and that's just kind of where the scene ended and the episode ended." So I don't know what y'all want me to do with this episode. This episode really didn't give me nothing. Thank y'all for the people who were like, no, you don't need to really do no live for this episode because it really wasn't giving me nothing. I don't know. Maybe tell me in the comments. Y'all think differently? Am I tripping? Put it in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.